Okay, I wanted to give all of you a little video on teaching discriminations. So with a tunnel discrimination and a dog walk, for example, or two tunnels right next to each other, how do I tell my dog which obstacle do I want? So what I do is, I'll put him sort of right in front of the dog walk, and I would stay out of the discrimination area. So it's as though there's this imaginary line on the floor that I'm not going to cross in training. So if I want the tunnel, for example, I'm not going to cross in here because then I have to get back out if I'm going downstream, and that could pull the dog away. Now in a trial, if I can go in here and help, I will. But in training, I want to teach them that my body language will be different if I want what's out away from me than if I want what's nearest to me. So again, imagine this imaginary line. If I want the obstacle that's closest to me, in this case it's the dog walk, then my body is just going to be pointing forward. My arm, hopefully I'm ahead, my arm will just be at my side, and I will give them their dog walk cue. If I want what's away from me, then I'm going to turn in with my shoulders. I'm still moving, but my shoulders are pointing in that direction, and I would use a big outside arm to give that verbal. Now hopefully with all of the tunnel work we've done, the word tunnel he starts to understand is that obstacle, and my dog walk word is this obstacle. So I hope I have some obstacle verbal discrimination, but I'm going to help with my body. So again, inside obstacle, down, arm is down, everything's pointing forward. If it's the outer obstacle, I'm going to turn sideways and push out with that arm. So if I want we're going to do the dog walk first. Okay, Scram. Break bottom. Now he's set up in front of the dog walk just like before. If I want the tunnel, I'm going to turn my body sideways, tunnel, and push him out. So in training, if you haven't done this before, start with them far enough back that they have time to process the information. I'm going to start with them stationary. Start. And I'm going to really think about overemphasizing the tunnel, for example. Tunnel, whoops. Start. I dropped my arm. Tunnel, keep your support up. Okay, I've kind of placed him neutral on these two. I'm on the other side now, so I have this imaginary line that I, again, am not going to cross. Inside arm is low. If I want the tunnel, everything's going to focus forward. Sometimes I will help them as well with sort of a here or a dog name to make sure that they're looking to me to get the inside obstacle. So here I'm going to try for the tunnel. Ready? Scram. Tunnel. Good boy. Good boy. Okay, now I want the outside obstacle. Again, I'm going to turn into him slightly. My arm will be pushing him out. We're going to go for the dog walk. Ready? Bottom. Whoa. Troubleshooting ideas, if you're having trouble with that, you can help by placing your dog at a little bit of an angle if you want the outside obstacle. So if I'm having trouble, Scram, come, I might place him a little bit offset so that he's more likely to feel the push for the outside obstacle. So he's still looking at the dog walk. And then I'm going to really overemphasize my body command. Tunnel. So that they learn if I want what's out, it's going to be an arm push. I'm going to be everything about my body line is going to try to face outward. If I want the inside obstacle, body's facing straight, arms down low. Hope that helps. Have fun.